What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here with the New Orleans Saints team breakdown. Let's get right into it. So last season, 7-10, third in the NFC South, 12th in the NFC, missed the playoffs, but overall, I feel like there are some things to be happy about from last season. Specifically, looks like you have a new top receiver in Chris Olave. He had a very good season, but there are also some question marks. Michael Thomas still not healthy. There's question marks with Kamara. Is he going to be suspended? Obviously, the recent news that he pled to like a lesser charge. So, but NFL can still take action. So you'll have to see about that. But I think the Saints could be poised for a solid season considering they have a good defense. The O-line is solid. I think Derek Carr is an upgrade over what you had at quarterback last year. Maybe Michael Thomas is healthy, but if he's not, you have Chris Olave there, and then there'll be other things that we get into later. So looking at the additions, as I mentioned, Derek Carr is your new quarterback. You also have Lonnie Johnson Jr., Jamal Williams, if Kamara does miss time. It'll be most likely Jamal Williams, who had an amazing season last year, taking over. Colin Saunders, and then Foster Moreau. Looking at their losses, the list is a little longer, but nothing too crazy here. A lot of receivers and defensive linemen here: Marcus Davenport, Shai Tuttle, David Onyemata, Contravius Street, and then a receiver: Marquez Callaway, Deontay Hardy, Jarvis Landry. Also losing Andy Dalton, Justin Evans, and Mark Ingram. Overall, I don't think it'll put them in too bad of a spot. And then looking at the draft class, Brian Brzee, their first pick. I like him for the defensive line. They had a lot of losses there, so should help fill some of the holes. And then go back to the defensive line with their next pick, Isaiah Foskey, like that as well. And then Kondre Miller, if Kamara does get suspended, he will also help out with Jamal Williams. I think that'll still be a solid running back room. Nick Saldiveri, Jay Kaner, Jordan Howden, and A.T. Perry to round out the class. Solid class. I like the spots they addressed. Looking at their opponents, they play the NFC South, obviously their own division, in addition to the NFC North, AFC South, and then Giants, Rams, and Patriots. So it actually is a relatively easy schedule, in my opinion. And I think that the team, despite maybe questions around Derek Carr at quarterback, can find success. I have here a ceiling of 10-7. That would be splitting their divisional opponents, beating the Bears, Titans, and Giants at home while losing to the Lions and Jaguars, and then away beating the Packers, Rams, Patriots, and Texans while losing to the Vikings and Colts. On the other side of things, looking at a potential floor, I have it 6-11. This could be the result of maybe Derek Carr takes another step back, Michael Thomas isn't healthy, Kamara gets a long suspension, the defense and offensive line don't play as well as you expected. Maybe Chris Olave doesn't take the next step people are anticipating. Could be a lot of things, but in this scenario, I have them still splitting each of their divisional opponents, only beating the Titans at home, and then beating the Rams and Patriots away, losing the rest of their games. As for my actual prediction, I do have it much closer to their ceiling at 9-8. I do think that this could be a winning team. I think they have a good shot to win the NFC South. I don't think, as of right now, that they are going to be my pick to win the NFC South, but that's a teaser for a future team breakdown in this division, so I won't get into that yet, but I do think that they can have a solid season. I think that there is enough talent on this team to have a winning record. Here I have them splitting the divisional opponents once again. I do think that they are all pretty evenly matched, and division games are always closer than other games. I have them beating the Titans and Giants at home, losing to the Lions, Bears, and Jaguars, and beating the Packers, Colts, Rams, and Patriots away while losing to the Vikings and Texans. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the New Orleans Saints for next season. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more NFL content. Thanks, guys. See ya.